Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Minecrafters of all ages, welcome back to Forever Bedrock. I have been busy. As you can see, I have started what is to be the Deepslate dive. I got some ground principles laid out here on just as a guide for us to work off of. And one other thing that we need to take a quick look at is this redstone line right here. Well, actually, more particularly, this redstone line. So if we come up here, this is our torch tower that we're going to use to reset the game when someone goes through an exit to claim victory for a level, or just to get out if they find an exit that isn't if they find like an I want to quit exit instead of like I don't know, there's options I'm rolling around. Oh, blocks are still here. It's right here, and I tried tinkering with messing it sliding it around and this and that, and I think our best option is gonna be to just go ahead and move this redstone line over. I think if we just move it over one, then this won't touch it and won't affect it, and all will be good. And it'll save me a ton of headache of trying to figure out a different way to do it. So we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. That there. Whoop. And we'll pop that there. Let's kind of crouch and get that there. And that there. Okay, we lost that piece. That's fine. Go ahead and get that. Looks like I need one more block out to be able to get up here. And another block. Like and subscribe. Yeah, like and subscribe. I mean, if you enjoy what's going on here with the Mad Castle, then you might as well, right? All right. So now that opens up for this, and I think we could go ahead and bring that down. A little bit. And we can open up another slot in our hotbar by throwing our helmet on. So right now, I did widen this out, like I said in the last episode that I would. But right now, the only way off is here. But I think I'm going to have like little ways to get down to each of these areas, just in case I need to, you know, do stuff. Oh my goodness. Actually, I do have leads. If you guys are in need of leads. Not quite sure how many I have, but I do know I have some. Oh. Ah! I did it anyways. Okay, that's okay. Let's, we can go up here. Place that torch. And then we should be able to get this on top of that torch. There we go. And place this torch on top of that. A stack of leads? Oh, I definitely don't have a stack. I have some. Definitely not a stack. I mean, isn't it like slime and string? So we may go ahead and... Let's see, do I have stone? No. something to throw here. Actually, I think we could leave that one. And just kind of cut around like so. Just have to make sure there's no other redstone here. And that should be fine. The main reason I was trying to like jag it over to begin with was to have it not interfere here, which it is. But that's fine for now. That's fine. What do I have here? Oh, I'm crouched. Okay. Let's throw some redstone dust up in there. Our torches. Somehow I ended up with an extra piece of black wool out of that. I think because we shortened it. And you know what? Let's oops. I've got almost a stack of copper ore blocks right there. No idea who murdered Billionaire Joe. Never got any leads on that. It seems to me he wasn't a very well liked person, and there's a lot of suspects out there. I made these by accident. Of course. That's how I end up with like a lot of the stuff that we're not using. Crafting things by accident. Alright, I think we want to take this stuff. Oh, will that not fit there? I mean, it should. Yeah, there we go. And we'll take those. Alright, I want to start here just because of this little funky deal. And I think what I really want to do is have I want to have these here. And we've got scaffold. We have the scaffold technology. No. It's that one and that one. Trying so careful not to accidentally mine more than I'm meaning to because of the beacon there. And I just because of Oh no, I was gonna murder him. Uh, I just didn't get to do it. It was I was totally going to. And that's an unnecessary block there. Oh, can I really? I really can't pick that up. We do need this here though. There we go. Yep, can't get that one either. Okay, so we got this nice little deal going here. No, I don't want to use... I think I'm going to use polish for this. So, polish there. No. It would be polished there. And I know you're probably thinking, why are you worried about the floor blocks that, you know, the block above it's going to cover, except for the block above is not going to cover it. So we... Oh. Alright, so here I probably do need like a whole block. Just so that wall can grab a hold of it. And I'm gonna have to put one there too. So let's get that one out and that one out. I think again with the polish. Yeah, don't forget to read my chat. Yeah, it had to be one of the other Joes out there. I mean, like I said, he wasn't like the most liked Joe. I mean, to be fair, I mean, it was actually King Joe that was happy I was gonna kill him instead of, yeah, killing King Joe for Billionaire Joe. Sounds like a when you think about it, in that aspect, It really sounds like a low budget college film. You know, the ones where you got like the same people playing 5 different characters. Oh yeah, and you know that's probably true. It probably was Murderer Joe. I can neither confirm nor deny such allegations, as I was not present. But yeah, sounds legit to me. Alright, I need to temporarily get that out. A bunch of this. I've got no inventory space for what I actually need at the moment. And I don't want my axe despawning because I had to throw it out to make space. All the whispers are like doubled. It's weird. Oh yeah, like hey, as far as I know, whoever killed Billionaire Joe, probably just didn't like the guy enough that they did it for free. These are kind of where we actually start to descend into. We're actually, once we get to this point, past these doors, we're in the Deepslate dive, right? So this is where all the crazy stuff starts to happen, and that's what we're. That's what we're working on getting into right now. It's probably gonna stream and break YouTube again tonight. You know, I don't know, but I thought it was weird because it was showing me like the stream abruptly ended, but then the chat kept going. So I would go to the the main screen, and it would be there, which was so weird. But I had to do that like 3 or 4 times, and then I think I just finally fell asleep before it actually ended. Alright, that is the break YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta specify these days. We don't need People going all crazy on us. Let's see, that's the tiled walls. Make a couple stacks of those. I also don't have any of the brick walls. There we go. I'm gonna need those. Oh, yeah, that's right, it's already. Oh, I didn't convert this one. How did I miss the one in my hotbar? Oh, this is tedious. I guess that's what I get for not using whole blocks in these spots. But there's a few reasons why I went with slabs. Well, Fred, the thing is, I don't really think I have any thunder for you to take away. And you gotta admit, for people to follow your stream the way it was doing, and to stick it out, now those are some dedicated viewers, and I'm guessing it was all YouTube's end. It's the only thing that actually makes sense, because if it was your connection, YouTube would have definitely like made you recreate streams and all that crazy kind of stuff that happens if you're disconnected too long. But it's almost like you weren't really disconnected, just they wanted everyone to refresh. Maybe it was some kind of test to see who was actually active, and you know, how many views were on like dead screens and stuff or something. Alright, so it looks like, for here anyways, looks like we've got this little bit configured. Now, beyond this point, now this is where, you know, they start to go off into the directions for the maze, that they're, you know, separating away from each other, I guess would be a way to put it. It gets a little bit more complicated. So I think, oh, this is going to be kind of weirdish here. So anyways, in these areas, this is where we've got got some things that we really want to figure out. I think, no, I've got to, yeah, I got to, because if I don't, then you can see all that. And if that ends up annoying me too much, all that between here and, you know, the Mad Maze floor, we may end up digging that out. Oh. Oh, yeah, of course. Slip of the finger. Wow, that's a powerful finger you have there, Fred. Capable of murder. Right when everybody thought they were safe to, you know, just mess around and do whatever kind of crazy nonsense they wanted. I kind of like the way that joins up there for this. Oh, actually, I have a better idea for that. Let's get that in. It's like the quickest way around. Oh, this is not going to go there either, huh? So, might as well go ahead and put that one in place. But what's going to happen here is this. I believe that should cover any stone visualness. Ooh. Thought for sure I just activated that door. You know what? We can put that there, and that will seal that. Oh, I did activate those doors. That's fine. here, we're actually going to put that there. The baby's screaming. Sorry about that. I don't know what that's about. That's gonna go there and there. I'm just gonna leave that there because I'm not sure about it. And let's place that there just so I'm not falling in. I think. Okay, so that one will have to be a solid block. Right there, yep. This one should be the cobbled deep slate as well. This is the kind of stuff that can drive you crazy, trying to figure out these details. But I kind of know what I want to see. And you guys are just kind of along for the ride blindly, and I apologize for that. But I think, I mean, if you're enjoying the way this is coming out so far, I'm pretty sure you're going to be pleased with the Deep Slate dive in general. Like, this is gonna be if I can place blocks properly, the Deep Slate dive is gonna have probably more aspects to it and things that it offers than the Horror Labyrinth did altogether. Alright, so temporarily I'm going to place that there, that there, that there. Move that torch, place that there. We'll put that torch here. Shouldn't be necessary, but we'll see. Some of the lighting is going to illuminate from the floor, so that's just something that I have to keep in mind. Okay, I feel like this one, I need to make a whole block. That'll pull that in. and we don't want to see any. That's what I was seeing. Oh, you know what? I know what that is. Yeah, 200 subscribers would be great. I would hope to be higher than that by the time I finish this, though. As big of a project as this is, I feel like, mind you, like, this won't be visible. Now, you know, we do have a redstone genius in chat. I could test this out and find out the answer right away. But I'm not anywhere near putting those in. So I'm just going to ask. Will a dispenser, do you know off the top of your head, will a dispenser place armor on an armor stand automatic, you know, provided it's given a signal, obviously. But is that possible, or is that not possible? Okay, so from up here, everything. I mean, oh yeah, that's the edge of that. Okay, I was like, you can kind of see the stone, but you can't. It's the wow, that wall actually pops out right there. Don't have any tiled walls. Don't have any tiled walls left. I want bricked walls here anyways. That's what's missing. Okay, so oh yeah, that's right. You're gonna be able to. Okay, so is that just gonna? That's fine. That's fine. We'll just do that. We'll just add that in there. It looks like a regular block, so it will do. And that one there. I guess technically that would run down, and then we would just have these couple of walls here. That's what I thought. I mean, it's definitely worth a shot, right? Not going to be able to place my scaffold there. And these ceilings are getting mighty high. Unnecessarily high, even, I would say. I know in the horror labyrinth, I had spots where it was high and spots where it was lower, like where I tried to add in like more of a claustrophobic type feel. Whereas here, I'm just like, I don't really need that claustrophobicness, because it's not meant to accomplish the same feeling. Okay, this is actually good. And so let's come over here and finish this one. And I think the way that I want to handle these, because I've thought about it, is depending upon which way it's going or whatever, whichever blocks we have here, we just kind of continue out like so, and no, I still want a half block there because otherwise it'd be pointless to have those walls there. So I want you to be able to feel that you're going down. I mean, not many people are going to look up, but if you're descending and the ceiling is getting taller too, I think that helps add to that diving effect. And then we can bring the ceiling down slower than what we're actually lowering. But I think what we have here is like a good height to go by. Which, what is that, like 6 blocks or 5.5 blocks? So once we get done with the descent, that's pretty much what we'll go by. So now we've got, I mean, those are actually 2 completely different modules, from 2 different paths that kind of, they just, yeah, they bump together because there's not a lot of room. And we're going to have that. Here is different. I tried to make these all unique, or mostly unique in some way from each other. Even with all the resemblances, I tried to make them different, just so that it's not like a block for block comparison, because we want each path to kind of offer a different experience, and we want some randomization there, but we also want a little bit of control, so that if I choose path 1 and to the right, you know, there's for a particular reason, I want some kind of controlled variables there that are that controlled reason that I chose that path. Of course, there's going to be a ton of random stuff here. It's a mad maze. It wouldn't be a mad maze if everything was a controlled variable. But this specific path will offer something that the other paths won't, and vice versa, depending upon, you know, what I think is going to be, you know, what I want to rely on for my strategy on how I go about doing things. So, to the next one. I think, I mean, or we could work our way around clockwise, even though I did do that one, but those were kind of conjoined. We got a unique situation here. Mostly, uh, we got a unique situation here, mostly because of this torch tower, and because there was literally a 1 block spot here. Um, and I thought about how I wanted to do this. The 21st night of September. Well, no, I don't. But I bet if you ask any woman, she can tell you what she was doing down to the last second of a particular day in 1973. Assuming she was alive back then. Maybe I should have went with '03. um, so this is a unique situation, and I like that fact that the way these two are unique. Um, Again, this only came out this particular way because of this. So that wasn't even necessarily something that I had planned. It just worked out that way. And this one came out this way because it was so close to that one. And that's, kind of how it fell. I think the other ones weren't... Oh, okay, so over here, this one also has that 1 block deal. Which, I mean, you can see could have been avoided. Could have been. I chose not to. But the rest of them still have their own uniquenesses in different ways. And that's enough chit chat on that. Let's so I think what I need to do is that I'm gonna have to do that, and these I should just be able to get by with the slabs. And it's, again, it's not for necessarily keeping out on material. There's specific reasons why I'm using slabs and stuff, and here's a good reason. When this is a maze and it's all built out, because that's a slab, I can tell where my floors actually are, and there's gonna be a lot of floors that I'm not gonna want to break. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's just... that might not even be the best example, but it's things like that is why. And I got like a shulker and a half of spruce wood. For us, for this project. I want to say that was like last night. I could be completely wrong, but I want to say it was last night. I don't want polished. I want cobbled for this side. Oh, I fell off. Oh. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to jump up there, am I? Nope. I have haste on this beacon, not jump boost. So for those of you that don't know, I do work at a Waffle House. That's my regular job. I enjoy cooking, and I have a pretty good boss and a pretty good crew that I work with. Like, of course, with any job you have, you have your ups and downs and, whatever. But for the most part, I do enjoy it. I do find that with IRL things, that it is a little bit harder to deal with the stresses of the kitchen than what it used to be. And that's just, what it is at the moment. I need more Deepslate. I think I had... Oh, that's granite. I've got a little bit of Deepslate on me here. Okay, let's we might have to go upstairs and grab some more Deepslate before the end of the stream. So we definitely need more cobbled walls. Go ahead and make 2 stacks of those. I think the walls mixed with the regular blocks help add a layer of depth that I otherwise wouldn't be able to incorporate, and that's what I tend to like about them. We're gonna go with polish for these walls, and we'll worry about more Deepslate when this is all gone. So that's it's kind of the story with the walls and the regular blocks, that extra layer of depth. But anyways, so my regular job, I do work at Waffle House, and our particular store just got new floors that they've needed, like, since before I started working there. So they've needed it for a long time. I'm not going to tell you how long I've been there, but let's just say it's been a few years now. Less than a decade, but it's been a few years. And we finally got these new floors. So we went in and did a bunch of cleaning and stuff today, and these sorts of things that I think I can get by with that and that. And no, I can't do a slab there. Okay, that's fine. So we finally got these new floors, which, again, way overdue, long past. So we went in and did some, clean up, because they had to tear up the old floor, and even though, no matter how careful you try to be in that kind of work, doing that kind of stuff, like, you're bound to get it. Dust is dust. It's going to go any and everywhere that it can. So it was like one of the not the only non-stressful day, completely non-stressful day that I've had at work, and I don't know how long. Just because there were no customers, because we don't have our dish machine in. Dishes all have to be washed, so people are coming to put that in, like so there was no customers that were there to be ridiculous, I guess would be a word for it. And it was a pretty small crew of us in there. Basically, my boss only invited a handful of us to, help with this cleanup process. That he knew that, he tried to make sure it was going to be a no issue kind of day. And that he was going to have people there that were going to get stuff done. So it was kind of nice. And in a situation like that, you actually get to talk to your coworkers about some things that you like probably normally wouldn't be able to. Just because you don't have people right there listening to things that they probably don't want strangers hearing. I mean, no offense. If you're a daily customer somewheres, you are appreciated, but all in all, at the end of the day, you're known as a customer. I mean, if we're not anyone, anywheres, regardless the type of work it is, if they're not socializing with you outside of that business, then I mean, yes, they appreciate your business and they may even like you, but you are still just a customer, and personal lives are personal lives. So it was kind of nice to have just like a laid back kind of day like that, and I thought a good. You like the Waffle House song? Yeah. I thought I would bring it up because it's something that I think it's definitely gotten worse since the pandemic. Whenever you're going somewheres and you're dealing with somebody, whether it's in person, over the phone, number one, everyone's human. Even if somebody made a mistake with whatever and caused you to be going through whatever you're going through, if it's not the end of the world, then you're probably more upset than you need to be if you're stressing over it. I mean, because let me tell you, if you ask for well done hash browns and you get sent well done hash browns, and then you tell the server, well, these hash browns are too well done, we're thinking you just want regular hash browns because, well, let's face it, you just want regular hash browns. Why you ask for well done hash browns when you want regular hash browns, I'll never know. So I can't help you out there, but you want regular hash browns. That's just the way it is. Good. Can I get that? Okay, got it. If I do that and that wall, I can't do that. Yeah, so that does need to be. I think what am I doing? Anyways, try to be mindful, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. That the person you're probably giving a hard time is, and that's trying to help you out, might not even be the person that made the mistake to begin with. Sometimes there's communication issues or, whatever. In the day and age of technology, machines are computer made or human made. They can make mistakes, by processing something improperly, whether it just be because the sensor on your device thought you pressed something you didn't press, whatever. Honestly, I don't care enough to try and figure out everybody's problems. I've got my own. And that's not to be rude, it's just that's life. So anyways, just try to be mindful that the person that's trying to help you out might not even be the same person that made the mistake. It might not. They might have nothing to do where that mistake came from. And being nasty to another human being over anything, because I'm thinking if you ordered well done hash browns and then you tell me they're too well, and which means you wanted regular hash browns, if that's the worst thing that happens to you today and you're yelling at the servers for it, you really don't know what kind of problems life has. You're doing much better than most of the rest of us. So, yeah. Just be mindful of the fact that and I hate the fact that probably just killed some redstone that I spent a long time trying to fix. Oh no. Okay, not the worst. I mean, I'm just saying, if it doesn't wash away repeaters... How am I short of dust? Wow, how did that end up all the way over there? Yeah, just don't be nasty to people. There's no need for it. It's definitely not going to get you what you want. I can tell you that. You might think you're getting what you want, but you're not. Because at the end of the day, if you think you can talk to people however you want just because, yeah, something that simple. And I know other industries deal with even worse situations. And, I mean, how many of us can be honest that, oh my goodness, I can't believe I should have just held on to all that redstone. Okay, that's the last of that I had to dig up. The people on the phone. Now, if somebody's calling me about a scam, I could see, you know, a little bit about that, but you know, a little bit of patience for, you know, the guy at State Farm. I mean, Jake's doing his best. Is his name Jake? I don't know. Could be. Could be the same Jake from the commercials. Might not be. I don't know. Not my business. Okay. Kind of worried about breaking this. Ah! Of course, that one. And it went right over my wall. Right over my wall. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people want some crunch to their hash browns. But, I mean, we get people who ask for things that, thinking that they want something that they don't. They just want them golden brown. They don't actually want them crunchy. And they'll say, well, you know, we have to be able to eat them. Well, you know, I mean, plenty of other people eat them. That's what teeth are for. Yeah, I'm just saying. And, but, you know, just, I guess I'm just trying to say, remember that everybody is human and be patient with one another out there. I mean, I'm not trying to go all Mr. Rogers or anything like that, but just having a nice, peaceful, and non-stressful day. Um, and I get it. That's not the line of work that I'm in. You know, it can't happen all the time. It just can't. Um, but it just had me thinking that, you know, might be a little bit of something to share with everybody. I haven't shared stories really with you guys in a while. Or I don't think I've really. I think it's been a while since like I had like this kind of talk. You know, just the down to earth, natural, one human being to another kind of thing. Which is the whole point of the conversation. I do believe I went further than I needed to, but I'm gonna leave it, and I'll take it out just so that I don't get lost later if it doesn't get used. But I think it will. Ooh, I'm out of those. Alter those. There was no more there. What do we have down here? Well, that's regular Deepslate. To the top we go. Which I still am using iron for to get in there. This is a trip. This is a trip. Which is why I have so many shulker boxes down there. I mean, most of them shulker boxes I could have just brought up with me, but I didn't. And that should be cobbled Deepslate. It is. We're going to take it. And down we go. And actually, we might as well go ahead and remove all of our scaffold, because we really don't need it here anymore. Oh. Well, we'll get that next time. Now, I do have a cheaty way in. And I think I'm going to take that cheaty way. Just so I don't have to fumble around with iron in my inventory. I'm honestly not even sure if I have iron in my inventory right now. Whoop. And we were after the brick wall block. The brick wall block. Yep. That's what we want. Yeah, that. And more of that. Wrong one. Alright. Probably not what I should have used there. Because... Oh, no. That was... Okay. And... I want the cobbled wall. Water is so dripping. Like, there's just no way I could have blocked it off quick enough. No. Wait a minute, did that not get any redstone? How did I manage that? Oh, thank goodness. It took me forever to get that redstone to the state it's in. It's the shriekers. Like, I don't know, the way they interact through the wool, even though they're not supposed to, like, they do affect the way redstone acts. Even through wool. Okay, so it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Yeah, we're like halfway there with this. Half off. Well, I mean, they do say that once you reach a certain age as a guy that your insurance rates will lower. I don't think I've ever read anything that said about it being like half off though. But, you know, I could be wrong. think this is where I do this number. And once the walls go in, I don't know, we're gonna find out. We're going to find out. First off, we need that there. Ooh, I do not have any more polished. That's okay. That's gonna go there. I gotta get some more polish for the bottom blocks. That's the ones I got dedicated to that for right now. And I've got to make some kind of translation to my my graph or spreadsheet or whatever you want to call it. Versus yeah, I think that's pretty much how that has to be. And down here, okay, so that's gonna be a wall block there. So I could do that number. Let's start putting this in and see. Okay, let's go one higher just so we can't accidentally step on it. Yep, that's I don't know if this was actually doing anything or not. We're gonna remove that one and see. Oh yeah, I can definitely, so that I can keep falling down the hole. That one did make a difference. Hey, $20 a month. Yeah, that adds up over the course of a year. And I mean, insurance. Let's face it. That's one of those things. Like, oops. That's one of them things that like we have to have the rest of our lives. So every little bit you save is like a small victory, but a victory nonetheless, right? Okay, darn it. Let me just keep falling. Alright, this one I need to be... Or I guess we already established that it looks like a whole block if I had just put the other half. So that would have been fine. And when we do that... Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Oh no. Okay. Um... This is kind of a tedious process. And I get that. I think at this point, once all these are in place, it's gonna start to get too chaotic to run, you know, from one to the other, blah blah blah. So I'm gonna have my notes where they make a little bit more sense and are easier for me to follow, which I unfortunately did not have time to do before tonight's stream. Even though I do know and am well aware, have been well aware that that was a necessity. It got really dark here. Really quick. Like, way too dark. And I'm not sure if that got any redstone. Okay, I think I lucked out. I mean, there's going to be a lot of play testing as we go forward. So, I mean, just us testing stuff out. So, I think we should be pretty good with getting those things worked out. Is it just me, or does it still seem super dark up there compared to what it was? I mean, nothing can spawn up there. It's the ceiling. And we're playing Minecraft, not The Exorcist. But it does seem kind of weird to me. Oh, man. There's... Okay. Just don't think it's able to reach any redstone. And remember, if there's like any kind of puzzle pieces, as far as traps or, you know, traps or things, obstacles you would like to see incorporated into this, um, definitely be sure to let me know, because I will be completely interested in hearing what you have to say, and possibly, you know, incorporating it into the Mad Maze if I am able to pull it off in a way that'll make it work with what we've got going on at that time, or if I can fit it in somewhere else, even if not the specific position that you're thinking or whatever. Um, I'm definitely open to those. I mean, I've got a lot of time into uh, designing this, but I've got a lot that I'm learning on the fly, just because of my lack of redstoning abilities and stuff, you know. And we kind of want the maze to, you know, seemingly have a mind and life of its own. Oh man, those went up there. You know, it's fine. Let's come out to here. That redstone seems to be unscathed somehow. So now we know we need that there. that there. I need slabs. I need slabs. That's almost a stack. We still have to do that. We didn't bring that one out. Let's get this in and then we'll touch all that up. And we'll see if we have time to get to the other 3. I don't think, I mean, it's not looking like we will. Just realistically. But and we're gonna hope that, oh yeah, there's water there. Okay, we're gonna try and quickly, not too quick. Was a little slow with that. I was definitely a little slow with that. Let's get torches back down. Oh my goodness, I started to panic because I didn't see redstone. I was looking at the side of the block though. I didn't stop paying attention. I mean, might not be paying the most attention. I do slack on chat more. I mean, I think I'm better than I used to be. And I'm definitely trying to do better. I could learn a thing or two from Fred, who, like, notices chat almost instantly. And normally has some kind of, you know, one of his dad jokes to go with whatever's being said. I am so paranoid I'm gonna wash out redstone that's gonna take me like hours to figure out again. That is genuinely my biggest paranoia right now. In this particular moment. we go. The masterpiece. Oh, I think I just activated that. Nope. Okay, so we said we want to bring this out. Okay, that one came out. I was like, something does not look right here. And for whatever reason, I just couldn't seem to figure that out. I guess I did the same here. Alright, that's good. And I'm pretty sure that we did not. I was thinking, I was pretty sure we had done this. And clearly we have not. Now, I don't think anyone's going to be mining in that, by any chance, in that space between here and the floor of the Mad Maze. But surely, if by some chance anyone does, I mean, they're gonna, even though that's cobbled Deepslate, they're gonna notice that it's cobbled Deepslate like way too high. Because that's what, like level 30 something. And that's actually for our beacon right there. That's how many layers are between the ceiling here and the floor of the Mad Maze. Which is a few. It's not a lot. I mean, we dropped down it for the chutes to get in here. Okay, we've got... Oh. Wait a minute. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we got 2 more spots to do. Man, we might actually get most of this. Yeah, this goes this way. Got a little confused there for a moment. quite sure why even. I know I don't want tiled here because that's the floor, and I don't want polished. So, oops. So that's why we keep ending up with the bricks and the cobbled. I'm hoping that's contained in a non-redstone area. Okay. Then we're good. If I can get out of here. I got these switched around from what they were. And now I'm like trying to place the wrong ones. I just activated that door. I heard it. Heard the shrieker. Alright, not entirely sure where those blocks went that I put in the wrong, the extra wall blocks went, but we're not going to worry about it. We're not going to run out of Deepslate. We have chest full, there's chest fulls and storage. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, like Chrysalis had mentioned having a ton of Deepslate. And even Fred couldn't use it all on his 8-ball. He says it's not a magic 8-ball, but I mean, it did pop up overnight. That's pretty magical to me. Like day one on the server. And I am still paying attention. Which is why I know that that's still the last thing. I've been waiting for that to change. You know, for Jonathan to try and catch me off guard with a new comment. To, you know, see how long it would take me to notice. It's not happened yet. but I know it will. Or maybe not. With it being this close to the end of stream, maybe he's giving up on trying to get me to read chat for the night. He's been a good coach. Like, seriously. He tries his best to help keep me on track with it. Gotta get back up on my wall. Again, no redstone damage. Got some torches out here though. Oh no. Oh. We caught it in time. Let's go ahead and get those torches back now. I definitely don't want a creeper ruining my day here. Especially once the redstone starts getting any more complicated. I mean, right now it's pretty simple and straightforward. I figured it out. I'm not saying, you know, it didn't take me time to figure it out, but I figured it out. If I figured it out, anybody could have. I am definitely no redstoner. Alright. This is, we've got one more left. I'll take care of it off camera as we're running out of time. And I think we'll see. I mean, I've got some automobile maintenance that I need to do the next couple days probably. Just there's a lot going on IRL right now, and work is I mean, we're getting everything ready to open back up tomorrow, so you know, it's probably a super busy morning, and who knows what kind of week leading in off of being closed since Monday morning, so we'll see. But we can go ahead and get this off so you guys can see my pretty blue eyes as I wink at you. The Minecraft chat. I tried to keep up with that, but at some point I was like, I didn't even know what was to me and what wasn't, and yeah. Anyways, for those of you who are watching, whether you're here live or on VOD, thank you so much for the time that you spend with me on this project, and I hope you're really enjoying the way it's coming about. And I mean, we're literally at the fun part now, which means madness for me. You know, no pun intended, trying to figure out how to pull off these not impossible feats, but things that I don't know about redstone. We're gonna, yeah, I'm gonna figure this stuff out off camera, the redstone stuff, but we're gonna, kind of lay this all out together. I'm gonna do a lot of things off camera, actually, but anything important, you guys will see. Yes. Remember to hit that like button. If you enjoyed it, share it with your friends. Don't forget to check out all the other Forever Bedrock members. Links are in the description. You can also join us in the Discord and check us out on foreverbedrock.com. Woo! It's a mouthful every time I say this, I know. And, again, just remember, humans are humans. We're all here. We're all people. Be kind to each other. And remember to always keep mining and crafting. And I will see each and every one of you in the next video.